Well, I guess the man upstairs was playing a short joke on me today because he figured it'd be a little bit more accessible if the jack fell out underneath my boat for me to put my cover on and load up everything to get ready to go to Sturgeon Bay. I'm just glad it didn't fall on my foot, but we're gonna get a jack on this thing, and when we get loaded up, we're gonna head to Sturgeon Bay. We're gonna catch a few big smallmouth, have a good time for a couple days, and then we'll head over to Sandusky and get ready for the next tour event. But just another day in life in Dakota. You know, things tend to sometimes go wrong more than often than not. But I got a ball jack. We'll get it back up. Ain't no big deal. Glad I didn't break my foot. Here we are, finally at Sturgeon Bay. I think they're calling for 15 to 20 foot waves. But yeah, it should be fun. Kyle's truck says send it, so I guess we gotta send it. Dude, we gotta get some food. I'm sorry.
She wants to go.
We're definitely going the wrong way. Against the grain. Yeah, we're supposed to be going that way. Put it behind this. He's not gonna see it. Yeah, he is. That's why you need something smaller. I'm just gonna put it behind this top right here. By the road. Huh? By the road. This is what Gleason gets. Always talking that mad mess. I don't have a part of this. No part. I just hope that when he gets back to it, he doesn't realize it's unhooked. Ramp without his trailer. Bad if his trailer just blew. I just pray that when he gets back, he just drops forward into another trailer. It's not gonna go anywhere, is it? I'm gonna leave those up so it distracts him. Okay. Somebody turned the light switch off and the wind finally quit blowing. So we were actually fixing to head out, get on down to Sandusky and get settled in. But it seems like we're actually gonna get to do a little bit of free fishing up here on Sturgeon Bay, which I'm pretty excited about because we drove all the way up here and the wind was blowing 52 miles an hour. And although the Phoenix would handle it just fine, I really didn't want to tear anything up before we got to Sandusky because Lord knows I tore up enough there already this year. So I didn't need to tear up my boat before I ever got to Sandusky. I think we're going to go out and try to do a little scouting around, try to find a few rock piles, mark a few fish, and get ready to come back here for the Angling Year Championship. So let's see if we can go have a good time. Biggin. Well guys, we've had a little hiccup. As usual, there's always, you know, something going on. And unfortunately my shift actuator went out in my motor yesterday afternoon when we were pulling up to the dock at Sturgeon Bay. So at least we weren't stuck out in the middle of Sturgeon Bay, but fortunately I've been able to get on the phone this morning and I found a Mercury dealer that's just north of Chicago that said they're willing to help me out. So we are en route to get that fixed so we can be on the water Friday morning and start practice. The Mercury service driver's not gonna be there until Friday afternoon, so we'd miss like an entire day of practice if I don't get this fixed before then. So we packed up early this morning and we are headed south, and hopefully these guys are going to get me all fixed up. The guy, I talked to the owner of the dealership, and he seems super nice and super enthusiastic about helping out. So that's always a freaking plus, man, because it's kind of a nightmare when you're on the road in the middle of nowhere and you need to get something fixed and there's nowhere to be found. But this guy's a Phoenix boat dealer, so he seems super, like I said, enthusiastic about it. So I'm pretty optimistic that we'll be able to get it fixed and we can be on the water Friday for practice at Sandusky. So we'll see. Keep our fingers crossed that that's going to work out. Kyle's behind us, and there's like a Bass Pro Shop or something there. He should be able to find something to do to entertain himself. He'll go drop about $1,000 in there, about all the money he just won. He'll go spend it all at Bass Pro Shop, so he probably won't be too mad about it. But anyways, yeah, it's always something, but it's just part of the job though. An hour and 30 minutes by vehicle to go find a bass. I finally got Travis out of bed because Kyle has made him lazy and he wants to sleep all day. But we are on the way to the promised land. An hour and 30 minutes later, we will be in the Detroit River if I don't miss my turn. Then it'll be like an hour and 40 minutes. We're on the way. I think we're ready to go. We have made it to the Detroit River. We're gonna put in, make a little run down to St. Clair, up to St. Clair. When it gets daylight, we got here a little early, but can't be too early, right? We're not allowed to get on the water till like 30 minutes before sunrise, so we got a few minutes to wait, but we need to go find some bass because there's none in Sandusky. Getting them tools out, son. Them hammer rods on deck. Don't need many for this event though. I kind of like that. I really like that about the northern events. Like fishing for these smallmouth, like you don't need 16 rods on the front deck of the boat. You know. Yes, work out. Big, long, skinny fish. Did you get that? $125. $4.15, right?
Check in, $4.15.
$4.15.
That's $4.15.
$4.15. $4.15. I see y'all at I see y'all at $4.13.
Have a good day.
Got the radio rocking, man. It's a beautiful morning. Super excited. We're making a long run, probably about 100 miles. Good Lord willing. over to St. Clair. Hopefully gonna have a good day. We found a few fish up there. It's been pretty good, but you just never know till you get there. But we got to get there first. And it's a little windy, but we got a really good boat. This Phoenix ride's great, so I'm excited about that. Pretty cool deal. I just opened up my phone. I'm idling out, trying to get my radio on, and my little daily Bible verse of the day pops up, and it said, "Let the peace of God be in your heart." And it's like, wow, you know, it's just kind of cool how things like that just pop up, you know, and you're nervous and it's windy and it kind of borderline even worth going, you know, like, and you know, you read something like that and it's like, man, just trust your heart, trust God, and go with the flow. So it's gonna be a good day either way, you know. We're just gonna go out and have a good time. We're super excited about it. Y'all stay tuned.
For 125, the Curly Bear. 127, John Gospel.
way it goes sometimes. But I figure we're not out of it. I mean, always have a good day tomorrow. I'm thankful to have what I have. Definitely earned it. Probably the hardest 112 pounds I've ever had in my life. But like I said, thankful to have it. We're gonna go out there and try again tomorrow.
The other two are, man, but you got the 3 in the tub right here, Tyson. Right there. So Roland says I'm gonna get this thing started with a 5 fast limit. Got him. He's got him in Texas.
Not happy.
Does have
They're healthy, but they're not
13 pounds on it. No, he's about a 13 even. Day 1 weight.
We're gonna have to fight these today.
What's going on here? Well, I'm going to give a shout out to Phoenix Boats while I got the opportunity to, because I'll put a bass boat through something that a bass boat should never go through and come back in one piece. So I would give a huge shout out to Phoenix Boats and Mercury. They did a great job today. So y'all check them out. They put a solid boat.
Get back over on your side. Dakota Erie. He's from Denver Springs, Louisiana. Dakota does have you 5 today, 13 pounds for 1 ounce, my friend. Hey man, that is 52nd place though, so if you do that kind of math, you just gotta upgrade a little bit, man.
Dude, I don't even feel like moving. Like, I'm like, just paralyzed for the moment. Like, we literally, like, we went through stuff that I think my back would be killing me if I was in a yacht. I think yachts were turning around and we just like sent it straight through it. Like, if y'all are looking for a boat that stays together and can take a beating, like, this is by far the best made boat that I've ever had. If there ain't a screw out of this thing or nothing loose in it, now I'm not telling you there ain't some stuff on my boat that ain't broke, but the boat and the motor, phenomenal. Today they did not bite. I'm so confused. I don't understand. We've had, like, when I've been in St. Clair all week long, I haven't had a lot of bites, but every time I've got a bite, I mean, I've caught a couple little ones, but literally 75% of the bites that I've had have been 3 3/4 or bigger. Today, I did not catch a single 3-pounder in St. Clair. And really, nobody did around me. Like, nobody really caught them good. There was a lot of guys there. Not a lot, there was like 10 of us there, and I think we all had 13 to 14 pounds in that area. It's really, really weird. There's a lot of really big fish there. They're still there. They move around a little bit. The wind was a different direction, but they were not biting today. But the good thing is that we know where to go tomorrow and where we can catch some giants. And there's no doubt about it. There's big ones there. There's enough fish there to win. I think the wind's going to cooperate better tomorrow, and we're gonna have a better day, good Lord willing. I think we'll have a lot smoother ride over there, and we're gonna have a lot more time to fish, and hopefully we can make some things happen. So looking forward to getting back out there tomorrow. Just kind of watch this one and say, look, it's just one of them days where you don't catch them. I don't think you really did anything wrong. It just wasn't the day, And so we're still in it. We're in 67th place. I mean, we're like a pound out of the top 50 cut, and my boat's gonna be floating over 4-pounders all day tomorrow. So we get a few of them bite. We're gonna have a good day. So yeah, y'all stay tuned for that.
Good morning, guys. Day 2 FLW tour event. We're on Lake Erie. Super excited to get out there and make a little comeback today. We're in 67th place. Had 13 pounds. Just didn't get the big bites we've been getting all week long, but I think we're gonna be around them today, and we got a chance to have a giant bag. You never know what's gonna happen out there, so we're just gonna go give it our all and finish out the season on a strong note, maybe even make the cut. We'll see. So, there helps a lot, boys. Look at that. That's what we come over here for, guys. Good one. Yes, sir. Number 5.
All the way up here with me now, Dakota E-Bear from Denham Springs, Louisiana. 13 pounds, 1 ounce yesterday, Dakota. Then you put about 3 more on it. 16 pounds, 2 ounces today on day 2.
Just real quick, I want to say to all my family and friends, thanks to all my sponsors supporting me this year. It's been a phenomenal year. Looking forward to going to the championship. We'll see y'all there. Hey, good morning, guys. Well, we made the move. I had a really good day yesterday and jumped into 43rd place or 44th place, something like that. But anyways, we made the cut. That's all that matters. Qualified for the championship. So today we get to go out there and I know we're getting a $20,000 payday no matter what. And you know, you get to go fun and go have fish, you know, just go for fish, because there was a lot of pressure yesterday, you know, knowing that you had not only, you know, having a good event here and getting paid, but qualifying for that championship where you're guaranteed 10 grand and potentially even 250,000, you know. So that's a lot of pressure on that day, you know. That whole season comes down to that day, knowing that you got to make it happen one more time to really qualify. And you know, it was a fun day though. Everything went right and you know, got the right bites. So we're excited to go out today and just have fun, no pressure. Try to catch a giant bag and maybe move into the top 10. Just never know what's going to happen here on Lake Erie.
Number 44, Dakota E-Bear.
All right, guys, we have made it to St. Clair. It has been one hell of a ride, but we are here. We are ready to go fishing. Got a couple broke rods. Trolling motor is kind of jacked up again, but we got it strapped down. I had it strapped down. It's still in operation, so that's good. But I got to redo some lines here before we can get to fishing. That is, I want to get to casting. My leaders are broke and frayed and everything's kind of tore up, so it doesn't do any good to come all this way to get the bites we need and not catch them. So, or at least not do all we can to make sure everything is ready to go. So take a few minutes to get everything lined out back where it needs to be. Take a little breather and then we're going to get to fishing and try to have a great day. We got about 3.5 hours, but we got to start heading back, and that still would give me 3 hours to get back, and it only took 2 to get here. So I'm accounting for an extra hour of travel time because I'm hoping to have about 20 to 24 pounds in a live well, or like 16. I'd be happy with that. But either way, I want to take care of them, and I want to take my time getting back. So I'm gonna try to give myself 3 hours to get back. I should be able to just cruise back, take care of my boat.
Our next pro, definitely is going to punch. Here we go. Middle Springs, Louisiana, Dakota Eber, a top 10 finish last year at the FLW Cup. 13-1 on day one, 16-2 yesterday, had Dakota 44th place. He'll weigh in 4 today, worth 8 pounds 4 ounces. Dakota, that's got you in 18th place.
It's been a phenomenal week and a phenomenal year. I'm super excited to make the championship. I got to thank all my family, my friends, my sponsors. We got some great friends here. You know, just thank y'all so much. Tiger Creek Live there, Sam Rayburn's been phenomenal. And Lee Simmons, thank y'all for all y'all do. We'll see y'all Thursday.
You bet. See you there. He'll qualify for the Tackle Warehouse title. Dakota Eber, who fishes both.
Y'all like my old school hat? I seem to be making a habit of losing hats on Lake Erie. I'm glad I had this hat in the boat today. My bald head didn't get burned again. But boy, it was a hell of a ride. I'll say that. But there was no way I was going to stay here and not go back to St. Clair. I mean, I seen so many big fish over there in practice, and for me to lay down and stay here and think that, you know, well, I can stay here and catch 10, 12 pounds, maybe 15 pounds, wasn't going to do me any good. I could have moved up some, but you know, in order for me to make the top 10, I had to go back to St. Clair and have a chance of catching a giant bag. And I'd do it again if we started over today. I would put my rods in a different place so I don't break them all on the way over there. It's kind of hard to compete on St. Clair when you get over there and all your spinning rods are broke, but you know, that's just part of the game. You know, running that stuff, and that's part of it, is learning how to not tear up your stuff and be able to get over there safely and effectively, and still have your equipment in working order when you get there. And I learned a little bit today. I got better today at doing that, so I figured I would not do my rods. But it's been a great event, been a great year. Got me a little 10 grand check, and then we're gonna go to the championship and hopefully win maybe about 200 grand there. That'd be pretty awesome. So it's been a phenomenal year. I want to thank everybody that supported me along the way, and all my sponsors, Leak Sealers, Tiger Creek, and Gill, Hammer Rods, the list goes on and on. Phoenix Boats especially, Mercury, and Scott Jordan Marine. Thank y'all so much for everything that y'all done. It's been a phenomenal year, and you know, we still got a lot of events left. We got this championship event, and we've also got a lot of Toyota Series events left, and a few opens. So there's a lot of fishing left to be done. So we're gonna try to win this one here pretty soon, maybe next week. See y'all.